Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's the pivotal Game 5 of the World Series between the Miami Marlins and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, this is still anyone's series here as we get ready for Game 5.
Well, they're down 3-1, so it's do or die time now. That's not a good place to be, obviously, but we do see some teams play their best when their backs are up against the ropes. The key is to just take it one game at a time and not worry about how many more wins you need.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now your 2020 New York Yankees.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, a look at the batting order for the Marlins. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Jordan Montgomery will look to keep their World Series hopes alive on the mound. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, big lefty Jordan Montgomery. There's lots to like about this guy. The pride and joy of the University of South Carolina. Good, sneaky fastball, 94 to 96 miles an hour. Good changeup. His curveball has gotten better as he's gone on. This guy has a chance to be a really good pitcher for a long time. Good, clean, simple mechanics for a big guy. Repeats his delivery quite well. Has a chance to be a really good starting pitcher.
Stepping into the box, Starling Marte. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Starling Marte.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike one. Behind 0-2 now.
MVP! MVP!
Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Marte is retired, and there's one away.
Batting second here tonight. Shortstop, Prince Taylor.
First pitch on its way. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Taylor is really a well-balanced hitter. That doesn't seem to matter whether he's facing a right-hander or a lefty. He makes a lot of loud contact either way, which is quite rare in today's game.
Yeah, you can tell this guy really pays attention, puts time in the cage, studies the video, seems to always have a game plan, and is not off balance too much.
Throw, got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a slider. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Yeah, Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the game, I think. Consistent, well-respected, accurate strike zone.
D-Bro, you hit it right there. He makes you bring the ball over the plate. We'll give a little bit off the strike zone. I think the one thing that's important that he does, he has the same strike zone in the first inning. You'll see that same strike zone in the ninth.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Echeverria to his left. He's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Focusing on this lineup, Matt. One thing jumps out at me. They are going to have to be good at situational hitting. The guy on the opposition right now, on the bump, has been throwing the ball great. He's not going to give him anything. I know in today's game everybody's trying to go deep, but I'm telling you, a good hit and run, taking that extra bag today might be the difference between winning and losing. Check out the Miami Marlins on defense. And let's take a look at Starling Marte, another one of those super athletic outfielders of the new regime. Ability to cover ground, can play multiple positions in the outfield and hit in the middle of the order.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Yankees, designated hitter.
First pitch of the at-bat.
LeMahieu.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate. Hit down the third base line, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff hitter reaches with good speed. The two-hole hitter can handle the bat. We'll see if they have a play on here with nobody out.
Hey, this game's starting off exactly the way they want it to. Leadoff single in the bottom of the first after their pitcher went out there and threw a donut on the board. Boys are flying around.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit.
First two batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first two ABs, this could be a laser show.
Into the box now, David Rosario, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. LeMahieu on second to Shields at first with no outs. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike.
1-2.
And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Digging in, Aaron Judge, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. He's set and the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. First and second now, 1 man out. Oh, you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. And with 2 away now, let's take another look at our playoff brackets. And of course, the question on everybody's mind, will we crown a champion here tonight? Tanaka pauses. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Here's the 0-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Stanton, a 6'6" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the second round back in the draft of 2007.
Yeah, Matt, you cannot miss on your first rounder.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. We played an inning, no score here on MLB Network.
Leading off for the Marlins, right fielder, Franz Reyes.
Let's go Yankees.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Tried the old ambush tactic, and it almost worked right there. Wasn't able to keep that first pitch fastball fair. The at-bat, he's got a lot left in this. If he's able to let that one go, I still think he can have a quality AB.
Hit out towards second. Torres moving to his right. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So digging in now, Jorge Soler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Good movement there, and he's not even close. 1-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Riding into the box, Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees. Second baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat.
25.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. Liner toward right center. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on 1 swing.
Coming to the plate now, Gary Sanchez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Torres leads off second with nobody out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Man, I love watching a pitcher that just rears back and blows smoke by a guy at the letters. That's the ultimate challenge pitch, and for me personally, watching hitters swing and miss, man, that's a sight of beauty.
In now, Patrick Wiseman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Here it comes on 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
He's set. Here it comes. No balls and a strike to count. Slider, and it's off his glove, and it bounces away. And he'll make it to third here on what will likely be ruled a passed ball.
Yeah, and as we take another look at this pitch is on the outer half of the plate. The catcher doesn't know whether to backhand it or not, and it just skips off his glove for the pass ball. He'll be upset with himself about that one, no doubt.
The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Drilled to first, played on the backhand, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off to third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball in for a strike.
Playing golf today?
Line drive to left. Stanton arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Ari Perez. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Marlins are still on the lookout for their first hit of the ball game. Hit on the ground to third. Wiseman takes it in. And quickly there are two away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. Two away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
First pitch of the at-bat. Out in front here is Zimmerman, as this will find the seats in left, a foul ball. Strike two as he swings and misses at a ball in the dirt. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. This is line to left, and the Marlins have their first hit of the game.
Nice adjustment by the batter right there. You cannot fault the pitcher for going to that well again. First one he swings and misses through, and this one the batter's able to execute and drive it for a base hit.
Here's Starling Marte, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Third inning, no score to this point.
Come on, Yankees.
And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
He's got to find a way to grab some composure out there and not let this inning get away from him. He was dominating, and now he goes out and gives up a 2-out single and then almost drills a guy. Get back in the zone.
Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike three. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Marlins leave one. Home half of the third coming up. No score. In now is the Yankees DH, DJ LeMahieu, a base hit in his first trip. First pitch on its way. Tough slider down low for a strike. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Now batting, first baseman, David Rosario.
Coming to the plate now, David Rosario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Runners on the move for second. Sharp ground ball to third. And there are two away now.
Right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. Tanaka pauses, coming at him with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes now. To Shields. Stands at second with 2 gone. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner. 2-2. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the second deck and gone. All rise, Aaron Judge. A 2-run shot. His 3rd home run of this series. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
I know I get big money for my expert analysis, but this is pretty simple. If you put a fastball up in the zone, over the heart of the plate, this guy's going to turn it around in a heartbeat. This one was no shocker.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. The 1-1. Fouled off. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. We played 3 full. It's now 2-0 New York. Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. And he chased it in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's 1 away. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And both guys bringing it pretty good. A couple of matching 94s as the 2 top speeds thus far. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Ground ball foul down the left side. This one's down to third. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 32, Franz Reyes.
Into the box now, Franz Reyes. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. Yanked on the ground down the line, but a foul ball here. 0-1. No runs, just one hit, and no errors in the game for the Marlins. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Solo shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series. And the Marlins have made this a 2-1 game.
Well, it's not too surprising to see him go bridge here. 2 outs, bases empty. That's when you see a guy change their approach, and they just swing for the fences, trying to make the inning after all, and that's exactly what he did right here.
In is Jorge Soler.
Designated hitter.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
Two out, nobody on. And right into the shift. This will get foul for strike 2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Just missed with a breaking ball.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Again, a 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Marlins get one back thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Yankees 2 and the Marlins 1. Now at the plate, Torres. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. A cold strike on the inside corner. The 1-1 home. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Hit back up the middle. And there's one away.
Now batting, catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Standing in, Gary Sanchez, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the effort pays off as he's able to recover and get the second out of the inning.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Into the box now, Patrick Wiseman. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Stepping up to the plate, Garrett Cooper. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Garrett Cooper.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit sharply on the ground. Echeverria's there. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident, attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is. This one's down to 3rd. And that's the 2nd out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Into the box, Ari Perez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the first pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Marlins. They're down 2-1. Here's Echeverria now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Low for ball 1. A ball and a strike. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. 3-1 now as that misses down and in.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, designated hitter, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
1-2 to DJ LeMahieu. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Line drive to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Boy, talk about hitting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Here's Starling Marte. Yes, he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Ready once again, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up. And he'll step off and fire to the bag.
Runner.
They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. First pitch coming. Here it is. This is line to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 4 pitches, all it takes to do in the Marlins. Our score remains 2-1. Trevor Rogers enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 35, Trevor Rogers.
David Rosario will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. Here comes the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Rogers has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. The 1-1. Misses for the second ball. And ooh, that strike zone's getting a little inconsistent now. It's 2-2. The 2-2. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. Leaps, and he makes the catch. He took away a home run. Wow.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Aaron Judge We'll stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And right into the shift. And a diving effort there at third. Good way to bruise your ribs. How much for one of them ribs? It's a foul ball. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the sixth. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, you got to love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball. And if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. No hits to this point. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. On a line, that's a base hit.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Standing in now, Torres, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still lead it 2-1. Back here in the Bronx, it's on to the 7th now in game number 5. But before the inning gets underway, let's fill you in on what's happened with our game summary. So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he'll get in at second base as the tying run's aboard with a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason, and it looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he can't lose this ball game, but he is responsible for the runner at second, meaning it'd be a no decision if that run comes across to score. Chad Green comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. Franz Reyes will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be doing so with the runner in scoring position and still nobody out.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Here comes the 0-1. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Chapman stands at second with no outs. Sharp ground ball to third. And that's through into left, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Into the box now, Jorge Soler, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Hit hard, but this will be a foul ball. A throw behind the runner at second, and the runner back easily. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. And this pitch is lined softly down the line and left. Foul. Here's another 1-2. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole, but it bends just foul into the second deck. The 1-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Good chance he's not seeing that pitch again. If he does, it's got to be bounced. But I'll tell you, from a pitcher's perspective, that's nothing but a long strike.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Stepping in, Garrett Cooper, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. A bouncer to the left side. To second for one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One left for Miami. They still trail it here 2-1. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. One and 2 to the Yankees catcher. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a 1-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. And that gets him on the mound. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on its drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. Grounder down the line at third. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Your attention, please.
So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Ketel Marte will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here. The pitch. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1. Oh, and 1, here it comes. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. 8th inning from Yankee Stadium. Yankees on top in this one at home as you get a look at the line score. Now at the plate, Ari Perez. And the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
The left fielder, number 11, Ryan Zimmerman.
Digging in to try it again, Ryan Zimmerman. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
The 0-2 on its way from Chapman. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Sanchez recovers, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Fouled away. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. A fastball that just misses inside. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. 2-2 count. Here it comes. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. The 0-1. And a neck-high fastball that time. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Circle change here, but it's taken for ball 2. And the 2-1. Change up in for a strike.
I got to count 2-2.
Hit on the ground to short. Taylor has it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, David Rosario.
Digging in the switch hitter, David Rosario. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Marte is under it. And that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 2-1. Back in the Big Apple as we're set for what remains of this one on MLB Network. Adam Ottavino comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Adam Ottavino.
Here's Starling Marte. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Hey, it's never easy scoring runs against a closer, but this lineup is setting up perfectly right now as the leadoff hitter leads off this inning.
Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, shortstop, Chris Taylor.
Standing in, Chris Taylor. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. Just a 3 for 13 batting line. From the stretch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Now the 1-0. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-0 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
The 3-0 pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Third baseman,
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Turned on down the line. But this is foul for the first strike. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. And he will make the catch with ease, and the Yankees are going to keep the dream alive. They take Game 5 and now must win the next 2 on the road, as this one is over.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. Fellas, when you're on the big stage here at the World Series, you want to make sure you bring the A game, and this man right here certainly did. He's our top player of the game.
And Matty, I think you're absolutely right. Some guys just seem to thrive under the bright lights of the World Series while other guys fade into the background. He was brilliant in this one, and this is some well-earned recognition.
I'm just fulfilling my destiny. To the death of me, I'm just fulfilling my destiny. I talk to God like what's next for me. I'm just fulfilling my destiny. Yeah, my pops told me he was proud. I don't think he knew what that meant to me. Yeah, you try to take advantage of me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Before you die, you'll be dead to me. Laugh when they question me.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The New York Yankees force a World Series Game 6 and have avoided elimination. Jordan Montgomery takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and the entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Marlins, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 38 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 53,325. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.